Every person walks through life carrying a dream, chasing something they believe will finally make them feel complete. And yet, when the noise fades and the night grows quiet, many discover a hollow space inside their chest. A silence that success cannot fill. If you have ever felt that quiet emptiness, then this story is meant for you. Listen carefully, because sometimes the answers arrive disguised as simple moments. In a peaceful village cradled by rolling hills and flowing streams, there lived a young man named Daniel. To the people around him, he was fearless. When others hesitated, he stepped forward. When doubt appeared, he met it head-on. Strength and determination followed his name wherever he went. But behind his confident walk lived a feeling no one else could see, a quiet weight that pressed on his heart. Daniel had achieved more than most people in his village ever dreamed of. Still, each victory felt strangely incomplete. His life looked successful from the outside, yet inside him lingered a sense that something vital was missing. Day by day, that emptiness grew heavier until he could no longer ignore it. Searching for clarity, Daniel heard whispers of an elderly man named Eli, a man said to live near the forest's edge. People believed Eli did not give answers, he revealed reflections. Those who spoke to him returned changed, as if they had seen themselves clearly for the first time. One morning, with uncertainty in his steps and hope in his heart, Daniel walked toward the small wooden hut hidden among the trees. He found Eli sitting quietly, his presence calm, his eyes gentle, his smile unforced. Daniel spoke with honesty, his voice trembling slightly. He explained his efforts, his achievements, and the emptiness that followed him everywhere. He asked the question that had been haunting him for years: how do I find real happiness? Eli studied him for a moment, then nodded slowly. He said he would help, but only if Daniel agreed to complete a simple task. Nearby rested an old bucket, worn and cracked with age. Eli pointed toward the river and explained the task. Every day for 1 week, Daniel was to fill the bucket with water and pour it into the well behind the hut. He warned him that the bucket would leak. Confused but respectful, Daniel agreed. Each morning he walked beneath the burning sun. He filled the bucket at the river and carried it carefully toward the well. With every step, water streamed through the cracks, soaking into the earth below. By the time he reached the well, the bucket was nearly empty. The work was exhausting. The days were long. Frustration crept into Daniel's thoughts. No matter how hard he tried, the well never filled. Still, he returned every day, driven by something deeper than understanding. After 7 days, weary and defeated, Daniel stood before Eli with the empty bucket in his hands. He admitted his failure, his shoulders heavy with disappointment. But Eli smiled, calm and assured. He told Daniel that he had not failed at all. Eli asked him to turn around. Daniel followed his gaze, and his breath caught in his chest. The dusty path he had walked all week was no longer dry and lifeless. Wildflowers lined the road. Green grass stretched across the ground. Life had bloomed where nothing had existed before. Daniel asked how this could be possible. Eli explained that the water lost through the cracks had nourished the soil. Every step Daniel took had brought life to the path. The bucket's weakness had created something beautiful. Then Eli spoke the truth Daniel had been searching for. Life, he said, works the same way. Every person carries imperfections, doubts, and broken places. Those flaws do not erase the value of our efforts. Happiness is not found only at the finish line. It is found in the way we walk, in the lives we touch, in the growth we leave behind without even realizing it. In that moment, something shifted inside Daniel. He realized that, even when he felt incomplete, his journey still mattered. Even when he believed he was falling short, he was creating beauty with every step forward. Daniel returned home without all the answers, but with peace in his heart. He understood that fulfillment does not come from perfection, nor from reaching every goal. It comes from the meaning we create along the way. This story reminds us that we often obsess over outcomes. We tell ourselves happiness will arrive someday, once everything is achieved. But like the cracked bucket, our struggles, mistakes, and imperfections are not failures. They are part of how we bring life into the world. So instead of asking why you are broken, ask yourself what you are nourishing as you move forward. Because even when you cannot see it, your journey matters. If this story spoke to you, stay connected with us. Support the channel and share this message with someone who may need it today. Thank you for listening,